Hello and welcome back to Inquisitor Martyr. Last time, we ended up having to fight another Inquisitor because he claimed that he was sent by the same Lord that sent us, and said that we were compromised and that we weren't operating with the best intentions and the mission's goal at heart. So we shot him. Just, normal, just Inquisitor things. But after that, we managed to open up the reliquary, get the rosette of Uther Tiberius, and return back to the ship, and have our little vision at the end. And now we have to talk to Captain Van Winter and likely return to the Martyr.
Inquisitor, we have returned to the coordinates of the Martyr. I'm afraid there have been some troubling developments.
Explain, Captain.
We have detected a void ship in the service of chaos near the Martyr. Sensorium data shows that Uther's monastery is teeming with the forces of Nurgle. This is not a raiding party, but a full-scale invasion, Inquisitor. What is your plan?
The Martyr has become an infested war zone. I cannot open up the stasis chamber at the moment. It would be too hazardous. I will deal with Nurgle's filth first. Those beasts are trying to destroy the brain and the soul of the Martyr. I'm on my way.
So, I was thinking about... Oh, cool, I got an execution. I was thinking about the 40K game that's coming out, Dark Tide. And I thought to myself, it would be a cool little addition to the game, a kind of community endgame kind of deal. And what I was thinking is, if you'd ever played Dragon's Dogma, the final boss, so to speak, was a community boss called the Ur-Dragon. And as a community, you would all fight the boss and try to put as much damage on him as possible. And then, there would be X amount of health, and it would increase each time, and you'd get rewards for beating the boss. And I thought, wouldn't that be cool to introduce something like that to Dark Tide? Teams of 4 go in, and you fight just hordes and hordes of undead, or chaos, or whatever it may be. Kind of as like, hey, you're thinning out this army. And that's kind of stage 1, and once enough of it has been thinned by the community, you go on to stage 2 where, you fight maybe a great unclean one, or some other chaos demons, along with some support, and you try to put damage on it and last as long as you can until you die. Then the damage gets all added up, and, you get rewards based on how you do, and stuff like that. Kind of a large community raid. It makes some sense as like, hey, the Imperial Guardsmen just getting thrown at the enemy. Which, honestly, would be kind of cool to have that in the game. You're just thrown at them, try to survive, and put as much damage out as possible. And it would be an interesting addition to the game, because I don't know of many games that kind of do that community goal deal, and I don't know of many that do it well, because Dragon's Dogma did it pretty well, but I haven't really seen a game do it like that since.
Where are these demons coming from?
Let's see, is this working out? Nope. gotta figure melee out. There's something. There's something. I gotta figure it. I think it's, instead of a damage on crit, I need a damage or a health on hit. I think that's where I'm really kind of falling off here. If I can get that, I'm good.
Purified.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cool to have that kind of community boss deal.
Loading.
I just hope that they have enough enemies planned, because that was kind of the curse of Vermintide 1, was the game was just, hey, here's Skaven. And while it was fun, it also got really boring. But then Vermintide 2 came out, and Fat Shark was like, hey, so we got Skaven, we got Beastmen, we got Chaos. And that was fun. I mean, that was really fun. If they could have it where it was, here's Poxwalkers / Plague Zombies, then here's Chaos, like Chaos Space Marines, maybe some Chaos Demons, then here's Renegade, Imperial Guards / Cultists, and then kind of halfway in between each. So you got mixes of two groups. I think you'd have a good setup. You could even, I've wanted this for a while, but have like a random gen environment set in like Space Hulk. But have this whole, like, you're just a guardsman sent in, and you just have to go in and hopefully not die to whatever may be in a Space Hulk. I mentioned it before, I think. I just really want a good Space Hulk game, because I think it'd be really fun. Just all these different Space Hulks, all these different enemies, random gen stuff. It would just be cool. Okay, so I just gotta protect the Cogitator. Landmine here? A landmine over here. Oh no, my little fat boy Nurglings, what are you gonna do? Ooh, that was nasty. I really gotta figure out how to deal with these heretics. These guys are just... These are the ones that always mess me up. Oh crap, they're actually hitting my thing. Stop that. It's my Cogitator. These are very expensive. Can only get them through Sky Mall. Oh, that sucks. There goes all my mines. Backpedal. Let's just get in, hit with that. Ah, that sort of worked out. At least these triple mines are putting in work for defense. Yeah, melee is just so difficult in this game. At least with this character. Nope. But I do hope that the Dark Tide includes like some ranged enemies.
Understood.
because I think that was one of the things that really made Vermintide fun, was having just a little bit of ranged enemies in there to mess with you. I just hope they don't go like full Left 4 Dead with like, there's one guy who's gonna grab you and drag you away, here's one guy who's, you know, does one little thing and another does zoning, and it works. It's just, it always sucks to see it because it's the curse of Left 4 Dead doing it first. It feels like it's just copy, even though it's a perfectly fine thing. It's just Left 4 Dead had such a nice, even setup of everything that any game that kind of copies that idea gets seen as a clone, which is unfortunate. Ah, my mines! Stop! I need those. Those are my defense.
Pain is salvation.
I need those so bad, and you just keep destroying them, and I don't get all those. This is one of the things where playing the Tech Priest really comes in handy. Because the Tech Priest can just slap a turret down, and you can even build yourself out to potentially deploy 4 turrets at once. And it's an actual strategy. Is it a good strategy? Not really. But it sure is one. Stop flamethrowering. It's rude. Oh, boss. Oh, an Apostle and Nurgle with his fart lightning. Grand. And his normal fart. This is what always kind of kills me is I have decent regen thanks to all the dots I can stack, but it still kind of sucks.
I'm about to access the data crux.
Huh. I get the feeling I have to clear all this at some point. Because I don't think they'd just put all these guys just hanging out over here without a reason.
Tech Priest, I need you to activate your most complex security protocols. I will be transferring an extremely sensitive cogitator file. I have found something That could put the entire Alpha Pariah project into perspective. I also need an update on the current situation. Give me the location of the closest anomaly.
Hey, we do get to keep going. We get to see what else is in these anomalies, or in this area. And what's in the area's anomalies. Man, if I could get better cooldown on that circle ability, that'd be pretty nice.
You were right. Imperium's destroying the Empyrean seals.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall back from that. And we're just gonna shoot.
Before it's too late.
I'll just run in and blap. And just fall back. So I need to heal. On the plus side, I am clearing out all the ads and leaving just the boss, which is really useful. Oh, hey, it's all like worthless guys. Cool.
Target eliminated.
Man, that's really nice at knocking them down, too. Also realized I haven't gotten a relic, an orange gear item, in so long. Oh, that's what there is. These would be cool to have in Darktide as well. Like, have big maps and be like, hey, these are just gonna keep spawning enemies unless you do something about them.
That is not how you raise morale, Tech Priest. I cannot allow a ship-sized demon engine to roam the sector.
That would be kind of cool having big demon engines like that. I mean, they exist already since it's essentially just ships, but it's always like they're touched on in lore, but that's about it.
Cleansing shots fired.
Let me target the pustule, not the people. I can deal with the people. People suck. They're as easy as just going blap. Now everybody's poisoned. Oh, now I gotta go with machine gun. Now I have to actually deal with these guys normally. And a Plague Marine. Yep, we're definitely gonna take this one slow then. I don't even think I have any more med kits now. I blew all of them. It was worth it though. I mean, I tweaked how they function, so that's like a 40% of my health over 5 seconds. So they give a huge health boost. Because I'll be honest, all the stuff where it's like, hey, you can get this bonus or increase your damage or any of that, I'm like, no, I just don't want to die. Having all these neato little things is cool, but it's not a priority. Okay, it's just... looks like a normal guy. Yep. Normal cultist and the pustule. I can handle that. Really don't want to see what this last one's gonna look like. I figure it'll probably be the same setup, but it's still not the funnest thing to deal with. Blocked. And... probably empty. Maybe a box. Oh, loot. It's not gonna be an orange though. Crafting stuff and more money. Like, the money is nice, I'm not gonna complain. But I kinda just need gear right now. I need to see if there's something I can get to help heal me a little faster.
I found you guilty of heresy.
Oh, so that's what those are. I was always wondering what those looked like. I wish every game like this would have a bestiary so you could look at a closer 3D model of enemies. I always feel like they never do like the modelers justice and never let people really look at the models all too well. So I think it'd be cool to be able to really look at these and see what they look like up close. You know, you can give a little bit of stats on them, a little bit of lore. You can kind of explain some of their abilities and really give a player an understanding of the unit. Because otherwise you have to sit here and go on like wikis, and I'll be honest, the wiki for this game is pretty much non-existent. It's so horrendously incomplete that it's honestly kind of painful to try to look up stuff.
I found you guilty of heresy.
That always astounds me, especially with like any Warhammer fantasy or Warhammer 40K property, because Warhammer stuff, it has a good following, but when it comes to the games, people are just really bad at filling out any web pages to explain things or anything like that. I'm glad this boss doesn't summon guys, but it really sucks just how slow it's going to try to chew through them. And I still have that stupid Nurgle pustule that I just remembered existed. And that's just gonna keep spewing out little idiots with machine guns and flamethrowers. Oop.
Loading.
Oh, I got the slow on him. Means I can hopefully just kind of bait him around. Just sucks because poison does so little to vehicles.
Loading.
Like heavy armor just absorbs it like it's nothing. I could try for a sniper shot. Ah, I missed. I got a bad shot on him. I mean, I'm hitting, but I might as well just go full bore with normal shots and get the suppression damage and the dot stacks going. They're not paying out all too well, but they pay out a little. God, doing 21 on a crit, that's just gross. Just the sheer amount of damage I have to put out. Almost got him. And he's dead. Personal teleporter kinda sucks. Any gear that doesn't give me like an overshield or deal damage is kind of pointless to me. Yeah, I can escape, but if I escape with 2 hit points, I just have to get hit once and I'm dead anyways. Yay!
Trust me, you will soon regret coming here, you fool. Thanks to its shielding, you can do nothing that would harm the chamber.
And that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to hit the like button. Helps out the channel a lot. If you're new, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.